Hey guys, this is another School Fortnight recap. School Fortnight recap 14. Weeks 7 and 8 of Term 3, 2015. Year 10. Monday, 24th of August, 2015. Science. I had to complete the Investigation 5 report during class as I missed that out on last Friday along with Lisa and Samuel D. While everyone else in our class was designing a vehicle that was to be safe and green for the public to use. English. We had a sub, the usual. Most of us did work. Some people weren't bothered to do work because of how confusing and difficult the required tasks were. Religion. Miss was dictating again, and we wrote notes for upcoming exam, which is to write an essay on the Eucharist, church history, and major Christian denominations. PD, prac. It was raining. We didn't get changed for prac, but we went into the undercraft, got into groups. It was a final lesson to practice for our assignment on dance, which is due week 8/10. Math, we were handed out a revision booklet. We worked on 4 pages, which was on surface area of shapes, and our math exam was changed to Monday, week 8. Timber, we did prac, but majority of the people were in R22 as they were still completing the portfolios for our major work. The whole lesson I was reducing my dial sizes and I only got to glue 1 base for my mental clock. Tuesday, 25th of August 2015. Math. We had a sub. Everyone sat wherever they wanted to. I just sat by myself at the same spot doing the work. It was to work on the revision booklet, which was surface area and volume. GEO. Worked on UTT questions on page 220 and 223 with 5 questions each. It was on coastal management. English. So I was back. Worked in our groups allocating who's doing which strategy for the protest campaign. Shane was writing the website. Patrick has to write the petition while Neil and Brian worked on an iMovie, but at the same time Neil had to come up with the lyrics for the protest song along with James Full, but he was away this day. Religion. Miss gave us the books list to study for our upcoming exam. She was disappointed because a lot of people didn't do the homework, which was to write a practice essay. We then watched the documentary and made notes. Music. Watched 2 students from Year 12 perform the songs in front of us, Year 10s. So it was facing us, and Manu was like fidgeting, trying to get his attention, but all he did was laugh. Then we practiced our songs for our upcoming performance due next Thursday. Science. We worked in pairs to design fast, safe, and green cars. Drew the car, made a table, wrote down the car's feature, including the reason. Wednesday, 26th of August 2015. GEO Excursion. Self-explanatory. It's just like any GEO lesson, except you join with other classes and you're moving out and about. It was Warragamba Dam first, then it was Penrith Lakes. Thursday, 27th of August 2015. Double timber. We had prac. Watched the demo of Sir joining our coffee table frame. With only dowel joints submitted for the second half of the double, we did our work on the mantle clock, either sanding or lacquering. GEO, we had a sub. People sat wherever they wanted. The whole lesson we went through study notes. Friday, the 28th of August 2015. Double science. The whole double worked on a fast, safe, and green car, including reasons for features, and then we had to hand it to Sir for marking. English. Worked into groups and continued our progress for our protest campaigns. Music. We went into the music rooms and practiced our songs for next week. PD. We had the GEO exam. It was alright. I reckon I did bad in my opinion. Math. Our final lesson of revision. We worked on simple and compound interest as our math exam is on next Monday. Week 8 of Term 3, 2015, Year 10. Monday, 31st of August 2015. Geography. We worked into groups. We had to create a poster that promotes recycling in our community. I was just working with John N as we weren't bothered moving to other tables. PD prac. We worked in groups for our dance. My group wasn't here, meaning I went solo. Religion. Miss gave us the whole lesson to study. Math. We had the maths exam on the surface area, volume, and financial maths. It was pretty alright, probably the only exam I did good in. English. We worked in our groups for PBL. Music. We were at F13, so I was with the Year 12 music class as they had the HSC. Only Jimwell, Jezebel, and Faisal was away that day. Tuesday, 1st of September 2015. PD. We had theory. We had to work on our assignment that's due next Wednesday. We have to choose a career and research relevant information to apply for this career, like grades, certifications, equipment, materials, etc. Music. We practiced our songs. It was our final lesson. We have to perform on the double period on Thursday. Double GEO. Everyone finished the posters that promoted recycling in our communities. We were drawing and colouring, and then we were handed our booklet for our next topic. English. We worked on the PBL. Majority of the class went outside except for my group, Patrick A, Shane, Brian, and also other friends like Manu, Callum, and Amy M. Science. We worked on page 180, working on car safety and drink driving. Then filled the table whether the legal drinking age should be changed into 21 years old instead of 18 years old. Wednesday, the 2nd of September 2015. Religion. Had the RA exams in terminal. I finished early like usual. Took me 45 minutes. I might have rushed it like usual. I wrote on all pages. Would have wrote more on the extended response, but nah, it's too much. PD prac. It was our final lesson to practice our group dance. Legit, it's due next Monday. If not, then the last week of school. Math. We worked on algebraic equations. Science. The usual crazy science. We had to come up with 12 points on alternative for renewable resources. Timber. Sawed our coffee table rails and legs, making our life more easier. Geo. Biz talked about urban growth and showed us a video about the booming growth of Bankstown. Then we were playing Kahoot, as suggested by Gibran in the first place, but Shabel E's idea was the best. Do the urban growth first, then Kahoot, which we actually did. It was Disney princesses, and then guess which European flag, then Disney princesses again, and finally brain teasers. Thursday, 3rd of September 2015. Double music. For the first period of the double, we did not like trying to play Brother by Matt Corby. Then in the second period for the first half, we practiced our songs. Then on the last half, we performed. It was Helen first, Thomas, Jesse, Eunice, and finally it was Neil. While Jezebel, Eloise, Faisal, Maverick, Manu, and Jimwell will have to perform next lesson. Timber. About 98% of our class lacquered a mental clock. Me and Joseph A stayed back at lunch for like a few minutes, helping so with our work in the middle workroom. Sport. It was good. The usual ice skating for me. Then again, held the doors for everyone as we entered in the beginning and left at the end of the session, not lesson. Friday, the 4th of September 2015. Walkathon. I walked to Croydon Park as I got off at Campsie Station. Met up with some of my younger brother's group, or year group that is. Jacob A was wearing a dress while playing a guitar. Well, he's also got lipstick as well. While one of his friends was like wearing a skirt, some of them were throwing chocolate in the sky, picking them up like a game. Jacob also had chocolates hidden in his guitar. The teachers started calling out each year group. Everyone lined up in their year groups in their homeroom. A friend of mine, she wore a Shape 10 unitard with ears and tail featuring nice wool, while I wore like a light blue cape, wearing black shirt/pants while playing a goblet drum. We started walking on the way to Gough Whitland Park. There was only 3 of us in the group I was walking with. All of us were in year 10, of course. It wasn't the largest group in our year, but it was good people. We stayed together as we were found at the concert stage. Only one of us three. Well, only one out of us 3 performed in terms of concert. While I played the drums on the side, I never performed. It was a great concert. There was singers, 1 DJ, and the dancers brought the most crowd. Then we lined up in our year groups again, in our homerooms, and started walking. This time I walked with Shane, Patrick A, Neham, Antonio S, Johnny B, Mark, and Gibran. Unfortunately, we split. It was only Jabal and Mark and Neo left because we were too fast, and then we caught up with Chabel A. If the people in front of us took their time, it was a long walk back to Croydon Park. When we got there, homeroom teachers waited for their students so they can mark their names off. I just left as soon as my homeroom teacher marked my name off the roll.